Guys, Mr. Ross99 here is going to be another video by me on the channel. For today's video, we're going to be looking at my team going into FUT Champions this weekend. This team is good. I wouldn't say it's great, but I don't know if it's because I'm playing rubbish at the minute. But for the time being, it's the team I'm going in to FUT Champs with. Let me know in the comment section below what team you are going to be rocking off FIFA 20 for the first week of FUT Champs. I'll be very happy if I get about 11 or 12 wins, honestly. My gameplay at the minute has been horrific. I don't know if anybody else has been the same. Actually, I think everyone else has been the same. I've looked over on Twitter. People are moaning, complaining. I'm one of them people. Gameplay just feels wrong. I mean, the game itself is good. The gameplay just feels wrong. For whatever reason, like passing seems off. My pacey players don't seem as pacey as they once were. I mean, like I used to run past defenders really easily with pacey players against slow defenders. Now it doesn't seem like that's the case anymore. It's really frustrating because I built my team on like a pacey-ish kind of counter-attack kind of team. But we'll go into the team anyway. It's the team I will be using, like I said, for the FUT Champs this weekend. Smash a like button. That'll be absolutely awesome. We'll go into it right now. To start things off with Lloris. Now, Lloris is pack polled, 44 games for him. Solid enough goalkeeper. There's no goalkeeper in this game who particularly fills me with much confidence, but he's not bad. He does the job. He's good enough. And he's first owner, so that's paying any coins for him. So that's also awesome. There's two defenders I've got. Now, this is where it gets a little bit strange. Well, not strange, but we've got Sanchez and we've got Sergio Ramos. Now, the reason I got Sanchez will come apparent. You'll probably see it by the thumbnail. But Sergio Ramos is fantastic. Always has been. Scored me 2 corner goals. And corner goals for me this year, just non-existent. Hardly ever score a corner goal. Also hardly ever score a header. But he scored 2 corner goals. So that's quite nice. 41 games played. 5 yellow cards in there as well. Awesome, of course. Davinson Sanchez, 11 games, 1 red card. Red card on his debut. I don't know if you guys have this the same, but like a slide tackle on like the halfway line, which is a little bit like, you know, borderline could be a red card, normally get a yellow card for it. I seem to get sent off for them all the time, like a mistimed sliding tackle from the halfway line. Annoys me, to be honest, because it never used to happen in FIFA 19, but it is what it is. 39k pay for him. Good enough centre-back. He's there for chemistry reasons mainly, but he's the best Tottenham centre-back, which I prefer using to Alderweireld or Vertonghen, of course. But we'll fill out this little triangle over here of joy. I'm going to put in Serge Aurier. Now, he's actually alright. He is a very decent informed card. He's got solid-ish stats, nothing spectacular. But there's no real right-back on this game who's a fantastic right-back. There's a couple of players who are quite good, but I thought he's an inform. He fits the bill. He does the job. So the CDM, this is where it gets a bit crazy, Heung-min Son. Now, obviously, this isn't the formation they play in game. I'll show you that at the end of it. But Heung-min Son, best part of 400k for him. 12 games, 13 goals, 4 assists. I originally had Dybala in this team. Changed out for Son. The 5-star weak foot is huge in this game. I think, anyway. Just being able to shoot. Because my other striker, I'll show you the formation at the end, has only got 2-star weak foot, and it shows. It honestly feels turd. But we'll go over to the left back now, and the left back is going to be the main man, Jordi Alba. He's the best left back in the game I've used. I've used a couple, I haven't used all of them, but he is phenomenal. Good going forward. He's actually only got 1 assist, but it's purely because the crosses I'm putting in just don't seem to win any headers. It's very frustrating. 66k pay for him, very good player. Now the other CDM I've got is going to be Inaki Williams. Now this is the guy with the 2-star weak foot. Now, fantastic on his right foot. As you can see, 40 games, 32 goals, 21 assists, very good return. Assists and goals, very good for a striker. He plays up front in this team. But his weak foot, when he's running down and you're on that side, you have to cut in to get on his right foot. Sometimes the defender tackles you when really Heung-min Son will smack it with his left foot and it'll be absolutely awesome. But it's okay. I normally shift on to his right foot or pass it off, but then again, passing's a bit hit and miss. So he's one of the players who is fantastic, but I think I might look into improving on down the line. Now the cams we've got in this team, we've got Insigne. He is going to sit over there, I believe. We then have... I'll put them all in and I'll show you. Raja Nainggolan. That is not Raja Nainggolan. Tadic, how dare you insult me? Raja Nainggolan, who has took a hit, I think, a little bit this year. I can't remember. I think it's like that I have the team. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. But the next player is actually a centre mid, playing cam, still gets full chemistry. And it's actually going to be Alan. Now, I'll put the striker in and I'll talk to you about the trio, or the quad. There they are. So that is a team in all of its glory. Now let's talk you through them. Insigne, 36 games, 10 goals, 10 assists. Solid enough. Pacey, good dribbling. Shooting's a little bit off, but I have given him a card which whacks his shooting right up. Obviously his strength is an issue. He's going to get out-muscled by most defenders. Pretty much every defender will out-muscle him. But he's got the pace to round them, the dribbling to exceed them. So it is decent. He is decent in that effect. He still makes the team. I prefer him to Dybala. Dybala took a hit. Alan is going to play CDM in this team. Good card. I did pack him, I sold him, and I bought him back. So a bit annoying because I like my pack pull players, but I sold him because he was like 50k for an 85. Some 85s are going for like 3k. Ridiculous. But good player. Solid player, good CDM, very good stats across the board. Heading accuracy a little bit low for a centre back. Sorry, a CDM. Jumping's not great either. I don't know why I've given him passing attribute, but I thought whatever. So he's not too bad. He's actually a really solid player. Rajan Nainggolan, the other CDM in this team, always a solid player. Rajan Nainggolan, only 14k this year. Some Fifas you had to pay a bomb to get him in your squad. Obviously, he plays for Cagliari now. Still very solid across the board with his stats. Pace is his lowest factor. You know, good solid. Again, heading accuracy not great on him, but he's got the good passing, he's got the good defending, good physical, really, really solid player all round. Then we got Mertens, who cost me best part of 110k. What? 42 games, 11 goals, 24 assists. Again, doesn't play up front in this team. He plays in cam. Now, the team in game, if we go to custom tactics, normally we go defensive, but it's not defensive. We play a possession game on balance. Let me know in the comment section below. What do you have here? Do I need to change some of this to be better? Let me know. I'm struggling this year, but that is a team in game. For whatever reason, this is the best formation I've found to get your strikers involved in the game enough. If I'm playing the 4-2-3-1, I feel like my striker is just on his own. He doesn't feel like it's anyone else. The only problem with this team is the gaping gap in between the strikers and the CDMs. It does feel like that is in the game. There is a huge gap. So if I'm trying to pass a Rajan Nainggolan, I'm trying to pass it off to like the left-hand side, and he shoots it upfield. It gets blocked basically. So that is a team in game. Inaki Williams and Son up front. Inaki Williams, I might switch sides. So then Inaki Williams, if he's running down onto his left foot, he want to run it down onto his right foot so he can smack it across goal. Hyun-Min Son, doesn't really matter where he is. I'm also tempted to maybe rock Mertens up front instead of Son and Cam, but the pacey kind of like wide players do the crossing and do the work as well. I would say, to be honest, I think I've got a record of probably something like, how many games have I played with Son? He's the most recent, 12. I think I've probably won about 8 of those games and lost 4. Not too bad, but again, I'm in Division 4 and it just seems nuts. It seems absolutely crazy. I've come up against Mbappe and Neymar about 7 times in the past 2 days. Ridiculous how many people have got them. But that is a team. I'm going to show you some goals at the end with some music over the top. So if you enjoyed that, if you do, smash a like button, subscribe if you are new, and of course let me know in the comment section below what team you are using for Foot Champs, if you've even entered, because I was tempted not to, but I've got to do it. Got to get those better cards, got to get those rewards, got to get them red ones. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next time, and bye bye. Roll the clip.